two segments that you offer that most other businesses don't that are in PR and branding is event planning and wardrobe styling. Are those primarily then for those clients that you work in those other areas, or are they kind of more island offerings?
Actually, all of our offerings cross-market within each other very well. So, for example, a lot of our branding clients want to throw a launch event, and it's much more cohesive for them to throw a launch event under the Style Architects umbrella because we already understand the voice and the aesthetics behind their brand. So to incorporate those elements into an event works really nicely for us. A lot of our clients also want to do full photo shoots for their new websites when we're launching their new brand, and so our styling division can step in, style the models, and help define that as well. So our areas work very closely together every week. Yes, we do have clients that want to hire one of our divisions solely, and then it does work more like on its own little island, but I would say more often than not our divisions are working together.
Okay. Some style questions then we'll ask you. What is your view, if someone said, what's the Midwest style? Minneapolis, Chicago, Milwaukee, so forth. What would you say that particular style is for that region, or do you think there is really one?
I think from a Midwest standpoint, the style is very authentic, approachable, and casual. But the Twin Cities is very progressive with style and fashion trends, but they too have a more authentic approach. I don't think when you walk down Nicollet Avenue you're going to see the same sort of styles that you might walking down Manhattan, but you will see a lot of those trends incorporated, but just more in an everyday, approachable way.
Okay, okay, I can understand that. Now, when it comes to shopping, there's obviously, with the suburbs, there's a lot of chain stores here, but it's also popular to do a lot of shopping at boutiques. What are some of the trends that you see in boutique stores right now that are maybe more unique to the Twin Cities as opposed to maybe other areas?
I think the Twin Cities boutique owners do a fabulous job of curating a collection, and they really understand the style of this Midwest demographic well. And so versus chain boutiques, or chain stores versus local boutiques, I think local boutiques do a much better job of giving you a little collection of what might work well for your own wardrobe.
Okay.
They also carry a lot of really cool local designers, which you're not going to find obviously in a chain boutique in a mall.
Right. And you have a less likelihood of someone having the same outfit as you when you go to work too, probably, if you shop at a boutique.
Exactly, because they will carry maybe one size small, one size medium. They're not going to carry 10 of every size.
Right, exactly. Run down some of your favorites. What's your favorite color, Christina?
Oh, I would have to say teal.
Teal?
If you look at our website, it's a dead giveaway.
As far as clothing, what's your favorite season of the year?
Fall.
Fall?
Big fan of fall. Sweaters, scarves, boots. I mean, obviously I'll take this weather any day. You know, July's great, June's great, but fall is my favorite season.
I think probably for a lot of people who like layering, fall is the good start. Winter is like, okay, too much.
Exactly. Too many layers at that point.
Yeah.
1 layer, okay. 3 layers, not okay.
Right. Favorite texture?
I would say a really organic texture, like a burlap material. The organic textures I think look really nice with a more clean, polished texture, like a lacquer or a shiny surface, a mirror perhaps. So I know at least at Style Architects we like to really mix the more rough textures with the fancier textures, for lack of better words.
Okay. And then for period clothing, and what I mean by that is obviously different decades have different styles. There's, you know, the 20s, the 50s, 60s, the 80s, the 70s. That some now are saying, why did we ever dress like that? What would you say is your favorite period of clothing or style?
I would say the 50s, maybe the 60s. I like the clean lines, the minimalism. lot of the clothing was also very feminine then. And of course, a nod to Mad Men too. I know it's overdone right now, but I still really like the Mad Men style.